we can begin to appreciate and activate the fields of power of Homo Universalis, which I think is very much the space that you are working into in what you have shared with me. And again, I'm going to go through these 6 spaces rather swiftly, and then we'll see if we want to pause on any one of those. So first of all, healing power. Those curative powers, the powers of release, the power of self-absolving, self-absolution at all levels, the mental, the emotional, the psychic, the cellular, the group. You spoke about the nation, the whole world, including the energetic bomb that catalyzes spontaneous renewal. As you said, we can engage with the flow of life and transcend so much so quickly. So the first field of power, healing powers. Right next to it, adjacent to it, the blessings, the blessing powers, the powers of well-being and of liberation, of the presence and enhancement of well-being, such that you even get an expanded energy field, an expanded aura, one that engenders the special and luminous care and compassion and love that bring in the people around you the best. And sometime you will simply walk into the room, and just because of your presence there, so much will wash others, because again, you are not just representing yourself, you are offering, as you described so beautifully, the flow of life that comes through you. You become a conduit for a field of power that's blessing to others. And then the perception powers, the elevated intuition, the insight, the extrasensory capacities, the ability to calibrate deeply as you do, the deep acumen and discernment of multi-perspective, observing, listening, including the clairvoyance and the clair-know capacities that become activated for you, such that you are now able to translate not just what is in your field, but then the broader networks and spaces that you are joined to. And then the integration and creative powers, the capacities to integrate all natures, all dimensions, all rhythms, all ways of creating new expressions, new experiences, new compositions in all media, in music, in art, in poetry, in philosophy, and more. And the capacity to become a hub of integration of these, such that new mergings and new greater whole can manifest through you in and through your talent and your life in a creative way. And then the transmission powers that we talked about, where you begin to offer elevated teaching, and the inspiration and the illumination capacities that you work from, they include exceptional abilities to transmit knowledge, to transmit states, as I reflected a minute ago when you talk about the flow of life. These are not words, this is not knowledge, it's a state, it's a way of being, it's a way of showing up that you're able to emanate and transmit and catalyze by way of transformation with others. And the connective powers, where you become the essence and presence carrier and transponder of those blessing realms, causing realms that begin to access through you with a translucent and diaphanous plasma-like invisible intelligence and possibility washing and emanating through you. So all those, as a starter mapping of the fields of power of Homo Universalis that await our greater maturation and engagement with the evolutionary potential. Along with our website at portalsofperception.org, Portals is also available on YouTube and on all podcast platforms, as well as social media. you can become an active member and join the conversation in community events. And you can help us get the word out by liking this content and by sharing it with your friends.